On the mainline railways of Great Britain, there are around 800 automatic level crossings of various types, and they each have one thing in common. They're all perfectly safe if you obey the rules. The incident you just saw actually happened, but it could have ended in tragedy. That it didn't was simply luck on the part of the coach driver. She risked the lives of her passengers on a reckless gamble that she could get clear of the crossing before the train arrived. Sensible? I don't think so. This level crossing is automatic and, unlike the ones we've just seen, has half barriers. More than half of all automatic crossings are of this type. So let's see how it works and how important it is to stick to the rules. The law requires a minimum time of 27 seconds between the train passing the warning point and arriving at the crossing. This is ample time for road users to clear the crossing and gives a safety margin. Like all automatic crossings, this one is perfectly safe if road traffic and pedestrians stop clear of the barriers as soon as the amber light comes on and the warning tone sounds. Don't forget that the train may be only 27 seconds away at this moment. Of course, the train might be going more slowly, so it will take longer to get here. But as a road user, you can't know how fast the train is going, so you must always assume it's only 27 seconds away. On double lines, these crossings are designed not to reopen if another train is approaching from the opposite direction. Sounds complicated? It isn't really. Watch this. A train is approaching. Just over 30 seconds later, the train passes. But the red lights and warning tones are still going. There's another train coming the other way, and it's not far away. Here it comes on the other line. Did you notice that the warning tone changed for the second train? Now the crossing opens, and it's safe to cross. Not all automatic level crossings have half barriers. This type is known as an automatic open crossing, locally monitored. When a train is approaching, the warning lights will show and the tone will sound, just like the half barrier crossings. But of course, trains can't stop like cars, so if you jump the lights like that coach driver did, there's every chance you'll be hit by the train. A recent accident on an automatic open level crossing involved a freight train conveying spent nuclear fuel and a lorry. The collision took place at a very low speed, so there was no injury or danger to the public. But be warned, take care on these crossings and don't break the rules. Here at Woodbridge, the crossing is at the end of the platform line. To minimise delay and inconvenience to road users, the crossing remains open when the train is in the platform. When the train is ready to depart, the driver operates a plunger, which starts the road light sequence. You might see the train standing in the platform, the crossing lights flashing, and think, I've got time to get across before the train moves. This is a potentially fatal mistake. The lights might be flashing for a train in the opposite direction. Drivers of large or slow-moving vehicles must stop clear of any automatic level crossing and phone the signalling centre. The phones are here on the post, both sides of the crossing of course. Why do you need to phone the signalling centre? Because a large or slow-moving vehicle is likely to take longer than 27 seconds to clear the crossing. In other words, the train might get here before you're clear. The signaller will tell you when it's safe to cross. If you're driving any type of vehicle and there's a risk of grounding, don't cross. Stop and phone the signalling centre. Getting stuck on a level crossing is a very bad idea. Never drive onto any level crossing unless you're absolutely sure that your exit is clear. If you ignore this and the traffic ahead stops, you could get stranded on the crossing with a fast train approaching. The last type of level crossing I want you to look at is the one with the miniature warning lights. These are mostly found on very minor highways, foot crossings or farm roads. Both road vehicle drivers and pedestrians should take care to cross only when the green light is showing. Before crossing with a large or slow-moving vehicle or animals, or if there's any risk of grounding, use the phone to the signaller. Barriers or gates may be provided, and these will need to be operated by the user before crossing with vehicles or animals. When the light is green, open both gates or barriers. Check that the light is still green before crossing quickly and carefully. When your vehicle is clear of the line, check that the light is still green, then make sure you close both gates or barriers behind you. All the different types of level crossings we've looked at have one thing in common. They're perfectly safe if you're careful, vigilant, and obey the instructions. All the signs and instructions relating to level crossings are in the highway code, so check it out. Don't break the law and don't take chances with your life or anyone else's.